If I asked you what the most successful social media platform was, I'd bet you all the pennies in your pocket that you said YouTube. It's a platform that, despite its flaws, has withstood the tests of time and gotten better from it. But what if I told you that YouTube has lost its touch? There are a bunch of topics that I'm going to cover in this video, ranging from petty drama to straight up crimes. So to kick this video off, let's talk about context.
It's not funny!
No,
It's funny!
no.
Is my life funny?
YouTubers have had many changes over the years, some good and others ugh. But easily the biggest change is that YouTubers are becoming more and more like reality TV. Everywhere you look, there's just drama. YouTubers either have some kind of nemesis or are just surrounded by controversy. It is difficult to find a YouTuber now who hasn't been hit with some sort of allegations. And the drama is always over something stupid. If it's not Sneaky waving a gun around, it's KSI starting fights with Minecraft YouTubers. It's become really hard to tell what's real and what's just clout. YouTube has become this platform where rage baiting fans is the best way to make money. Just look at Jack Doolittle. His whole shtick is being the most hated person on the planet, and yet he drives expensive cars and lives in a mansion. It's the same thing with Logan Paul, you know, the funny forest man. Logan has literally admitted that he makes a living off of people not liking him. There's also the whole drama with crypto scams, and honestly, I have little sympathy for people who fall for these scams. I mean, getting scammed by Hock to a crypto is honestly just natural selection, but just because people are dumb enough to invest in a currency named after a woman's technique doesn't mean that influencers should be doing this. Costing your own fans money, whether intentional or not, is in my opinion one of the worst things you can do as a creator, but somehow they keep getting away with it. I'm convinced that some of these YouTubers could outright commit mass genocide and people will still treat them like the second coming of Christ. YouTube has just become a cesspool for controversies and hate, because that's what makes the most money. Another easy way to make money on YouTube is,
Wow! That gate spins insane fast. Super darts beneath those huge blades. Metal slices air. Dust flies everywhere. That right.
alright, let's be real. AI is everywhere on YouTube now. From AI generated voiceovers to AI written scripts. Even some of you watching might be AI bots. If so, hey, like and subscribe, I guess? But listen, AI is making content creation way too easy. Remember when YouTubers actually tried? Now, half the videos you see are just... And if you still don't believe me, what if I told you that quick intro right now was completely made using ChatGPT? All I did was type in this one prompt and it generated me a full script, which is actually pretty decent. I'm not opposed to using AI. I do think it's a seriously useful tool, and at the end of the day, if it makes the content better, then I'm all for it. But at the same time, it's just lazy. And when people use AI to make 100% of their videos, you just end up with mountains of slop content. I guarantee you've seen videos like this all over your feed. It's to the point where 90% of videos in YouTube Shorts is just AI slop. This is really just my opinion, so I'd love to hear your guys' opinions in the comments, and I'll be sure to disagree with you all. Now, if you thought AI is bad, this next issue is easily the worst part about this video. And that...
How did I suddenly stumble into furry porn?
Jacksepticeye really said it best, because just the other day I managed to get this advert in my Shorts feed. I don't know what links I've been pressing on to get this, but either way, I shouldn't be seeing blatant corn sites being advertised on an app that's supposed to be family friendly. I get that it's not straight up honkers in your face, but it's obvious what the intended use for these apps are. You may not think it's a bad thing, but to an impressionable audience, they may get hooked on apps like these and develop real feelings towards AI girlfriends. Advertising AI partners to kids is disgusting to me, and honestly, I don't think enough people are talking about it. But whether you agree with me or not, it's nothing compared to the clothes removing software. It astonishes me how apps like this are even legal, let alone being advertised on such a big site. The way it all works is simple. You point your phone at a person and AI will create a nude deepfake of that person. I'm sure I don't need to tell you how creepy this is, and in the wrong hands can cause serious damage. There's been cases where people have used apps like this to bully and harass people. But it gets worse. While researching for this video, I stumbled across an article where somebody used this app to create CP. Thankfully, the person was arrested, but it doesn't change the fact that apps like these are being promoted to millions of people worldwide, a large portion of which are kids. YouTube apparently cares more about ad blockers and a dislike button than they do corn, which also links to the next issue, bots. These bots aren't exactly new. I mean, they've been around for as long as The Rock has been bald, so it's no surprise to anyone that they exist. But they are becoming more and more of a problem, especially for bigger creators. But now they are not just used to promote somebody's OnlyFans, as some scumbags are using these bots to promote CP. Comments like these have been cropping up, and when you click on the links in their bio, you are presented with literal CP. I don't need to tell you how vile these bots are, because not only are they spreading something so disgusting, they are also being used to promote other corn sites, which most of the time is just straight up malware. The sad thing about these bots is that people will blame the creators for not getting rid of them, but in their defense, it's like rolling a rock up a hill. I don't need to tell you why these bots are a bad thing, so instead I'm going to move on to the
Young generation is clearly lost, man. Clearly lost, man. Like, I don't even know what to say no more, man.
To end this video, I'll first say that I don't think YouTube is doomed or over. It's simply changing. Whether or not you think it's good or bad is entirely up to you. But at the same time, YouTube has some issues which desperately need addressing. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I try to keep my videos short and to the point, and if that's the kind of thing you're into, then please consider leaving some feedback, as any sort of contribution goes a long way. But for now, bye bye!